This tutorial is over the Dropbox app. The Dropbox app looks like this, blue icon with a box. Let me open this up. This app will be available to our lower school and middle school students this year, and Dropbox is a cloud storage app and is necessary for our students anytime they want to take some work off their iPad and share with their teacher through Blackboard. We are setting up those accounts for the students, but the first time they use it, they will need to log in, and we'll get you that information. I'm going to go ahead and log in here. So I have logged in, just like the students will. And the first thing that pops up is the camera upload. If you would just cancel that, we're not uploading any camera photos onto Dropbox. There is a Getting Started PDF. As a teacher, you may want to read that. For our students, we want them to go ahead and start organizing their Dropbox. We want to create some folders. Let's create them based on the class. Let's create another one. And I would recommend that you go ahead and create all of your folders so they're there when you need them. So the first time your students will log in, they won't have any folders. You will instruct them on which folders you would like them to have in their Dropbox so they can organize their Dropbox. If you have anything in your Dropbox that you want to delete, it's very simple. You just swipe from the left to the right. For example, this PDF, I'm going to go ahead and delete that. Very simple to delete. So once your students start with their Dropbox, they should have all of their folders set up. Now I mentioned that Dropbox is the place where documents will be stored before they're shared with a teacher on Blackboard. So I want to demonstrate how Notability, for example, is an iPad app that can be stored in Dropbox, and there are many others. So I'm going to start out with Notability. And notice in Notability I have a folder for math, I have a folder for English, and I've created a note in Notability. If that was something that you wanted the students to share with you on Blackboard, you would need to save it to Dropbox. So let me tap on that note. And notice up here, there's a box with an arrow going out. So that means I can share it somewhere. Let me go ahead and tap on that. And what's the destination? The destination for our students will be their Dropbox. So tap on Dropbox. Now, there's an option here to specify which folder it goes into. Since this is a math note, it's going to open up Dropbox. The first time you link an app with Dropbox, you're going to need to give it permission to access the files and folders. So that's what this is asking. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Allow. So now I get to choose which Dropbox folder to put this Notability note in. I'm going to say Math. So I'm going to click on this button right here, Export to Math. Now, I need to specify a specific document. Since I'm in Notability, I do need to save it as a PDF. So I'm going to make sure PDF is selected, and it is. I could save it as a note, but note files are not recognized in Blackboard. So PDF is the best route to go. So it is saved as PDF, and now I'm going to click on Send to Dropbox. Alright, let me go back to my Dropbox app. Right here, I'm going to open up my Dropbox. And here's the folders I created before. In Math, I now have my Unit 1 PDF note that I took. There's my note. Pages is another app that works well with Dropbox. It is similar to Word. It's a word processing app that we have on our iPads. So let's select Pages. I have a document that I want to go ahead and open and show you how to add it to your Dropbox. Now, this document is just for the demonstration of how to get a document out of Pages to Blackboard for the teachers. Pages is similar to Word, and in this document I'm recommending that anything that your students create with Pages be saved as a PDF or a Word document, and I'm going to show you how to do that. Tap on the wrench and tap on Share and Print. Next step is to open in another app. When we do that, you can see that you can choose a different format before you open in the other app. So I'm going to choose Word because I know that our teachers all have Word. And now it's saved it as a Word document, and we need to choose which app to open in. I could open this up in Notability and take some notes, but for this example, I want to open in Dropbox. So I'm going to select Dropbox. Now I want to save to Dropbox. This is the name of the file I already gave it, and the destination is Dropbox. But I can specify a class and a folder. So I'm going to say this is for Bible. And then I'm going to select Choose. So I'm saving to Dropbox. It is a Word doc, and the folder I selected was Bible. So I'm going to click on Save. Alright, so it's opened up Bible for me. I'm going to go back here to show you what it looks like. Remember I had 3 folders that I created. I've got Bible, now with the sample Pages document. So this is a document I just showed you that was in Pages that I saved as a Word doc into Dropbox. And I still have my math document. This window over here previews whatever documents you have selected. All right. And there's that document again.